Oh my. I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be fine. Hopefully the stream doesn't crap out on me. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the live stream of Space Engineers, modded Space Engineers, that is. And today, we're going to be focusing on kind of the keel and middle section of our Venator. I'm in a creative world because I want to just kind of focus and build, because this is going to be really difficult. I have rough plans drawn out and everything, but we're just going to have to experiment around. Hello, Clay Detman. Welcome. So, we got this started, and I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I like it. This is definitely a build that it might change as we go. So, I don't know. I really do not know. So I think it's just gonna be a matter of I just build. That sun is kind of annoying. And then what we'll do is once we have this middle section figured out, we're gonna put this into creative, or not in creative, in our survival world, via the projector system, and build it from there, and then move forward from that. That is what we're going to do. But I just wanted to get this in here so we could kind of just test it out and, you know, figure out things and everything and all that kind of deal. I got plans over here that are drawn out, and I'm not 100% convinced that they're going to be absolutely right. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is definitely going to be a very interesting build. This is not the longest. This is not the longest that keel that we're going to be doing. We're going to extend this out. I see you chose the Venator over the Arquintans. Of course it did. Now, of course, I very well could have done and gone into the shop, the workshop for steam engineers, and could have downloaded a blueprint for a Venator. The problem is, they're all large sizes, and I wanted something that worked on small blocks. So that's something I wanted to do, and starting to build this from scratch is definitely a task and a half. Let's see here. So 3. This is gonna be the interesting bit, is figuring out how to extend all these and make them the right length. Also, my stream is all over the place as far as lag and everything goes. Should be using more of my CPU this time. Maybe I need to decrease my bitrate again. Let's do 2000 and see how that goes. Oh, lag spikes. Alright. Should be back. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I went in and I did research yesterday. And, alrighty, that's a lot better. I went in and I did research yesterday of how to make streams a little bit smoother. And that's a lot of bright sun. Yeah, the tough part is going to be figuring out this first section here. This might be a little bit bigger than what I planned for. The designs are changing already. I do know that this is going to be a middle section. We're not worrying about the top or the bottom just yet. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let me see here. Kind of just moving right along. That's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty, it seems to be running a little better, which is fantastic. I think I found the butter zone. Okay. God, that's gonna be a big sucker. Because also, I mean, in addition to wanting me to build this, I also want to get the proportions right, so it might need to go a little bit longer. Currently, I have the keel set around like 124 blocks in total, and that's including the rudder section. It might be a little bit longer. It might be a little bit longer. So yeah, just for color purposes, I also have the keel in a different color. I have this nice red and everything here. I need to extend it out some, and I don't remember what the block count is. I'm doing 1/2, so I can do the other half later. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a lot bigger. This is going to be a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Oh my. Okay. So that's fine. We can deal with that. What I do want to do is I want to extend this actually out a little bit more. Because as long as I can get the proportions accurate, or at least, you know, somewhat visually looking accurate and everything, I think I'm going to be okay with that. And then we just got to make sure that we have a bunch of, like, mega bunch of thrusters. Because I also want to, in addition to having a lot of maneuverability, I want also the ability to potentially land this sucker. God, that's going to take a lot of hydrogen. You know what? This might just be a space ship and not an actual landing craft. We might actually build landing craft that we can store in the ship later on. Which actually might not be a bad way to go. So General, I'm still doing a programming for my Revan Mask HUD. I'm thinking of adding a short-range radio transmitter program to it. Having it be able to connect to my phone. That will be really, really cool. I am actually also in the process of thinking about how to do a walkie system for the various gauntlets for my ARC Trooper costume. That way I can make like pairs, and it can be set up to a frequency with other members of like a squad, and you can keep up with them. That kind of similar lineup. So I'm still working out blueprints in my head. It might not go with this costume that I'm working on, but it might be later implemented as a different source altogether. That'd be really cool. But yeah, Lotus, that's a pretty cool idea. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Yeah, because I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Okay, so we got this bit here, which is this front end, and then we need to go... We need to go in a little bit. Hello, Ryan Simpson. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. All right, so for this next bit, we have to go in a little bit. Oops. Stuff on my desk. Do I want to do that, or do I want a sharper corner? I think I might want a sharper corner. Like that. We should trade notes then. Yeah. I need to get better at electronics first before I do. That's something that I need to take care of. Can I do this one? I will eventually figure out the way with this. Did you look up The Revenge of Revan yet? I have. And it looks freaking amazing. Something tells me we're not going to be able to do it right there. Maybe we need to add a block. Oops. Not down there. Right there. And then we'll go with the slope there. Still doesn't want to do it. You know what? Actually, no. Let's go like this. And then we'll do that. And then I can't tell if the sun there. Alright, different angle. There we go. There we go. I like that. Okay. So that'll be in the next transition. And then, got this long transition of the same gradient, which is gonna probably look a little weird. I don't know why those are there. This is gonna be a big sucker, that's for sure. That's gonna be a really big ship. But yeah, all I'm doing is I'm just getting the blueprints down for this. We will see how this goes. Or not the blueprints. I'm getting down this center section. There's definitely going to be more to it. That is for absolute sure. I like the idea of this being purely a space vehicle. I'm sure you could make a hangar for exploration craft as well. Yeah, so the way that I'm envisioning the hangar layout, and I've actually seen this on other builds for this for the Venator class Star Destroyer, is I'm going to be using the shutter system. That's probably going to be the simplest way to do the open hangar effect. I'll have to figure out how that's going to go about doing that, but that's the idea of doing that shutter system. Hopefully I'll have enough space figured out for that. We'll see how it goes. We will definitely see how it goes. Plus I'll need to figure out the maximum distance for the hangar specifically. I'm gonna have several hangar systems. I'm gonna have the one where it's the main one that opens up at the top, and then I'm gonna have two hangars on the sides, in which will be used for smaller craft, maybe like mining ships and maybe some landing craft. We'll see. I'll have to figure all that out. I will have to figure all that out. But that is for later. All right, so let's keep plugging away at this here. And I'm only concerning myself with building one side, and then I'll replicate it on the other side in survival. The whole point of this is to build. Hey, General, where do I go to have a commission done? For what? For artwork? For builds like this? What are we talking about here? Because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by your words, Mr. Lotus. There we go. I need a logo for my channel and a banner. Oh! Well, I'd be more than happy to make you one. If that's what you're interested in. Go to my main channel page. There should be in the About section links to like my email and also for business stuff, as well as donation stuff as well. But my email is probably going to be the best way. You can also message me here on YouTube, though I don't have Google or I don't have Gmail set up on my phone, so I'm not going to receive it immediately. I can definitely check after the stream, but we'll see. Are you going to try to have 144 fighter capacity on this Venator in this? No, I'm not. I am definitely not going for full-scale size, if that makes sense. Definitely not doing that. I'm looking at my design over here. I have my design layout roughly over here. It's not a block by block, but it is a gradual extension of where things are going. Roughly. And I'm just trying to figure out visually what to map out next. And to see if this layout of what we've done so far is visually correct, at least. Not there. You know, let me turn it this way. Yeah, that'll help a little bit better. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I might need to extend this bit, possibly. No, actually, it looks fine. It looks fine. Okay. So, this next bit that I'm working on is about the same... Actually, no, it's a little bit longer than this length, so... I think we'll be okay. If you're able to get a logo and a banner for my channel, we will reward you with the title of Honorary General of the Dark Legions in Sanguine Luna Productions as a thank you. That would be amazing. I will definitely look into that. Send me a message and we'll definitely talk. Oh no, the ship's moving. The ship is moving. Thrusters. Just large ones at this point, doesn't matter. It's gotta stop moving. Reactor. No! The ship's running away! Crap. It's not enough. Cockpit. I need it. I don't care which one at this point. Oh crap, I also need a giant driver scope too. This is the problem that I had also in what was it? I don't remember what it was. Why are we still moving? Oh, that's because I haven't got the left and right thrusters. God. So stupid. Okay. Maybe you should have consulted the Kuwait shipyards for the space to build this general. Probably. Okay. Are we okay? Can I remove these? Alright, I'm gonna set presets on my bar. I'm gonna set presets on my bar just in case that happens again. Large reactor. Gyro. Thrusters. Are we good? 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 Yes, we're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hit my stream stop and start button by accident, but we should be okay. That's what happened, as I accidentally hit that button. Okay. So, Control 1. Okay. So should be fine. Should be fine. I thought it was still moving there for a moment. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and extend this out some. Should have some chill music while doing this. Yeah, that's the problem, is that the About section doesn't always show my information on mobile, unfortunately. That is the one caveat that I really don't like about YouTube sometimes, is if you're trying to contact a particular YouTuber, more often than not, you will have to go through a desktop version in order to make, find their contacts, which is really annoying. But at the same time, I mean, it's annoying. Make that a little bit longer, actually. Maybe a few more blocks. And not bump it, hopefully. I don't want to have to recenter the entire thing. Okay. think that's pretty sufficient for what I want to do next. So is this the bottom or the top of the ship? This is the middle. This is the middle section. This basically is the... Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. There, fix the problem. Okay, so this is going to be the middle section where the hangars are gonna go. So imagine this as the hangar floor, basically. That's the way to go about doing this, or that's the way I'm gonna go about doing this. Is that this is the hangar floor. I'm gonna get half of this section built all the way down to the rudder. And then implement this into my survival world, build all this up, probably off camera, to get the entire section worked out, and then go from there. That's the idea anyways. We'll see how that goes. Because I would like to say that I've built this in a survival world environment. I will say that. Let me ask people a question. Who wants to be an emergency moderator for right now? I should really get moderators from all I'm gonna block this. Yeah, who wants to be an emergency moderator for right now? But I really should. I should get moderators in all time zones, really. Might put that out as a community thing. I'll be willing to be a moderator. Thanks, Lotus. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna put out a community post. I'm gonna be putting out a community post to ask for moderators for my stream. That way it's not on a few people to do it, because this is becoming a problem that I see across a lot of YouTube, unfortunately. And so I just wanted to ask about that. Thanks, Lotus. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Commander Watts. Hey, Spear, I'm here in a hurry, so I'll say this quick. My mom gave birth to my sister today. They're okay. Also, good luck with the stream, guys. Commander Watts, congratulations. And that's fantastic, man. Hope everybody's doing well. I really hope so. Let's see. Okay, So we have the straight section here, and then we need to angle this out even more, a few more blocks. I'm gonna do that. Nice, Lotus. And he has a wrench. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a community post asking for applicants who want to be moderators, and of course I'll have to go through a scrutinizing process, if you will, to make sure that, you know, people will actually, you know, be decent moderators. It's the Master Wrench. Even in creative mode, this still takes a while, designing all this out. I know there was a mirrored mode at one point, and then I think the developers of Space and Engineers got rid of it, unfortunately. This is looking good so far. I'm liking this. Hey, Alton. Lefty Junior Game goes, I'm willing to be a mod, just wish YouTube told me when you went live all the time. Yeah, they can be a little weird on that. My schedule is such that for right now, Tuesdays and Thursdays I have off, and then Saturdays I work in the evening currently. So schedule-wise, for sure, Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll probably be streaming. Probably a little bit earlier than this time. Of when I started, so that gives you guys an idea of when things might be happening. So, just to let people know, because I am getting a little bit more consistency in my regular work schedule, to where I can actually say, hey, I'm going to be streaming around this time on these days, kind of deal. Whereas for the last several months, I hadn't been able to do that at all, kind of thing. Just kind of filling this in a little bit more here. So, but that's kind of the dealio with that. And then let's see. Got this very long section here. That's probably about double this. We will definitely go with it. For I'm surprised actually people still watch the season 1 of Clone Wars. For me it was Halo, yep, that's another popular one. Definitely another popular one. I actually got some recording I gotta do later, probably either tomorrow or later this evening for next week's videos. Hey, Commander Watts, welcome back. I see those shadows and I was a little weirded out. Just a little bit. Ah, dang it. There we go. Okay. So this section that I'm doing right now is going to be about double the length of this one. Actually, I might go ahead and I might do this. Make it a little bit more streamlined. It was so good. Also, the Galactic Empire was some of my favorite stuff, especially because my Stormtrooper was in it, especially on that last mission. Yeah, that was a fun mission. That was a really fun mission. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Let's see here. No, we need that guy. See if I can plan this out a little bit. Efficiency is the name of the game. Let's see. Tell me about it. Speaking of babies, do you have kids? No, not yet. Not for probably a few years or so. My wife and I are kind of just enjoying life at the moment. As much as we can. General, what did you say about the long test? Hold on. General, what did you say about a long test for being a mod? I'm willing to go through them. Hopefully it'll be a good mod if I can. It's more just to make sure that, you know, you're not gonna be, you know, it's more so on my end to make sure that people are gonna be, you know, decent mods. Not really just, you know, screw things up and everything. So far, I'm willing to make you a mod if you want to. It's totally fine with me. Enjoy it as long as you can. Okay. Alright. Is Commander Fordo part of your Star Wars series for Clone Wars Season 2? Is that what you're asking, Boss M? Or excuse me, the boss? Yeah, I still got work to do. I still got works to do. Yeah, Season 2. Is he part? Of course he is. He's been in it for a long time. I don't know if Fordo's been in it since the beginning, but he's been in it for a while. Because once a kid pops into your life, that's out the window. That's just a new part of life. That's all it is. And I know. Yeah, I think that'll work. Maybe a little bit longer. Must not have realized it. Yeah, I mean, I forget when Fordo actually shows up, but nah, he shows up pretty early along with all the other ARC troopers, so he's definitely in there. God, this is gonna be a big ship. And my stream is still lagging. 99 is definitely my favorite, though. On Season 2. Yeah, 99 is amazing. That's one of the reasons why I included him, is just because he's 99. He's really, really awesome. What about Jango Fett? No, he's in the Mandalorian campaign, even though technically we don't know if he's a Mandalorian or not. He just happens to wear Mandalorian armor. I understood what you're saying, General. I hope that if I get the chance to become one, I will take a chance and hopefully meet you, what you're looking for as a mod. Well, if you are interested in Lefty Gaming Jr., I would definitely like to make you a mod. It's just a matter of if you wanna do that or not. I'll let that be an option to you. But that's just a theory, a Jango theory. Actually, no, technically it isn't theory. Because in, what was it? Was it season 3 or 4 of the Clone Wars? It was actually confirmed that by the Prime Minister of, was it Mandalore? It was in the Mandalore worlds, basically. Or Mandalorian worlds. And it was confirmed by the Prime Minister that Jango Fett was actually just a common bounty hunter, and how he got the armor was beyond him. So that kind of throws into a monkey wrench situation of he wasn't a Mandalorian, but yet he somehow acquired Mandalorian armor. So that's that as far as that goes, Jango's identity has basically, or at least his species, if you will, has kind of been debunked further as to whether he's Mandalorian or not. And it appears, if you go off of that episode in particular, he's kind of said to not be a Mandalorian. He's just a bounty hunter. So that's what happens with that. That's just what I noticed, though. Yeah, technically, at least according to that episode, he's not a bounty hunter. How's this looking so far now? I'm not sure I like it. I feel like if we're going out that wide, we need to make it longer. I think we need to make each section longer. This build's getting bigger by the minute. Yeah, Yeah, I think each section needs to be longer here. Oh, yes, fives. Fives is amazing. All right, I'm gonna make these sections a little bit longer and see what abouts I can do. To make the proportions a little bit more copacetic. Then we'll do that. There we go. Okay, I like that. Then I think I need to extend this section out more. By like to here. Let's see if we can lay this out. I have worked out a system. Sort of, kind of. Okay, so I think we'll go to there. Is there a mod that expands your XCOM force on the field than just 8? I don't believe there is. I think 8 is the minimum amount, basically. Yeah, I don't think there is a number beyond 8 that it does. I know for a long war, it extends it out to, like, I think 10? And the only reason why I know that is because I've been watching various series like Christopher Odd's XCOM series with long war campaigns that he's done. That's the only reason why I know that. Extend this to one more. And then just to make sure that we're going to be all attached here still, so I don't have to rip out a bunch more work. Let's see here. Can I make a challenge for you, General, for your XCOM series? What's the challenge? I'm intrigued now. Okay, let's see how that looks. Nope, not quite right. This transition down here is not quite right. Sorry, that took me a moment to figure that out, because I was just like, I am silent for a bit. Come on. Come on. Let's see. So I'm not watching the comment section here, guys. I'm just hyper-focused at the moment. Okay. Did you know that Revan was technically the first Mandalorian Jedi? His father was Mandalore the Indomitable, and his mother was a Mandalorian as well. They were murdered by Mandalorian the Ultimate. Really? You have to do a difficult mission, or a mission related to the Avatar project with the Omega Squad or Delta Squad. You have to pick one. Oh, that sounds fun. I can definitely do that. Needs to be perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna go. See ya, Colton. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Sorry, quick pause in the stream there. Okay. And what time is it? I actually need to head off soon. This is gonna be a big build. It's gonna be a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I am using small blocks, so that does give us the advantage of, you know, it's going to be a lot lighter than heavy blocks. Or regular blocks, that is. So basically, this section that I'm working on here is about the same size as this section combined. That's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun to deal with. But what I can do is I can kind of lay it out with these blocks here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can lay this out with these blocks right here. A little bit of a lag spike. That was a little scary. A little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Probably about there is where I'm going to end it. Okay, now it's going to be filling in the gaps basically now. Alright. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like that better. I like that a lot bigger. I might extend it out just a little bit more, but this is looking better than what it was. I think it was just a little too scrunched. So I think I need to extend this out just a little bit more. And I think we'll be good to go. Okay, so 2 there. I think by adding these 3 here, we might have something that's good. Let's see this view. Yeah, proportionally, I like that a little bit better. Unfortunately, with the angles that we're presented with, we can't get the exact angles that the Venator actually has, but we can still get close. And so far, I'm liking this. Proportions-wise, this is looking very, very nice. Alright, so now we have this section here, in which we're going to go in some. And we actually need to line up with that line right there. Okay. So we're lining up with that line, and then we need to go several blocks down. I like it, Lotus. I'm just looking at your comment now. That was pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead then, and let's go ahead and begin to go inward. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and probably use these slope blocks here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You don't have to go to dinner if I'm back before you're done. Have a good night, and I'll definitely email you later. Thanks, Lotus. We'll keep in touch. Great, there's a bot. Yup. That's been happening. Wish I could get the block room gaming in here. This will be perfect for him, given his name. Possibly next Saturday is when the Block and I will do a live stream together. I have no clue if that's going to happen, and if so, what we're going to do. But, that should be exciting. Sorry, I've been quiet. I've been just focused on everything. Ah, I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that very much. Alright, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. This is going to be the side hangers over here. Now, this portion is going to be straight. But when we go to do the roof and the lower sections of the Venator, we're going to do them at an angle. So while this section is going to be straight, those sections are going to be at angles and everything. Meaning how, like, this is at an angle here, this is straight. The roof is going to come out across like this, basically, is what it's going to happen. And the only reason why this is straight is so that we can actually have proper hanger doors in here. Everything is purpose-built so far. I gotta think of how long these are gonna be. So I got them currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's go 25. And that should be large enough, or wide enough rather, to get a few small ships in there. More than plenty. What's gonna matter, of course, though, is the height, and that's something I'm still gonna have to work out as far as what's gonna happen with that. But I like that being the length for it, and proportionally. Proportionally, that still looks pretty good. How come you're not using the feature that allows the work on the other side to be done while you're working on that side? The reason being is because I don't know if I can actually enable it because of the fact that I don't think it works anymore. Unless it's a mod, and then I'll totally install it. But yeah, this section here, I feel like these bits now need to be a little longer and a little bit straighter. Yeah, they do. That's gonna bug me otherwise. Yeah, that's gonna bug me otherwise. Let's do this. Where do I want this to end up? That is the question. So if this bit is double right there, maybe I need to extend this bit as well. We got a new subscriber. It'll take me a while to look back on the stream and see what it is. And it'll also show up in just a moment here. Max Ravage. Thanks for the sub, man. Subs are definitely actually needed now because I have been getting this again on my YouTube videos to where apparently some of the uploads are not suitable for monetization, which is complete bullcrap. So sponsors and subs are needed now more than ever. So whatever you're able to give, that is, whatever you're able to give or support, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, how do I like that now? I like that a little bit better. I like that transition a little bit better. And then this last section, we might protrude out a little bit. We'll go to there. Fill all this in. Yeah, the ship is definitely, you know, it's definitely getting a lot bigger than initially anticipated. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and do, oops, not that. A little bit of that. No, I want that still. And now I think is where we're going to go ahead and actually extend this to where we make that point at the bow section. Go. This means the bow is going to be a little bit bigger, too. Spear, I have to go. See you later. Thank you for stopping by, Commander Watts. I appreciate it. Congratulations to you and your family again. That is excellent news. I hope everybody is safe and healthy, and hope to see you back soon, man. Take care. Okay. So I think this front portion here is almost set up. There we go. Ooh, I actually kind of like how it comes to that point there. That's pretty cool. Let's see how this looks in kind of a full view kind of dealio. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I like that a lot better. Cheers, mates. But no, I like that a lot better. It feels visually better than before. So, let's see here. Let's continue this trend of awesomeness then. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna shave off this little bit here. The ship does not move. Good. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Alright, and then now for this bit. So you know what I might do? Might make it such that it's like this here. Versus the other way. Nah. No. We'll do it like this. Okay. So far, so good. And now we are going to go back out with these guys. And actually, what we might be able to do... Oh, I know exactly what we're going to do. So, we are going to do this. We're going to go ahead and begin layering out like this. Because I think these regular slopes are going to do it for this aft section of the ship, where we actually start getting into the back as well as the thrusters and everything. The only thing that's going to be tricky is to determine how far out we need to go. in order to not only make the proportions look right, but also to make everything else kind of connect up correctly and everything. So already we're beyond this section a little bit. See how that looks. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Okay, now let's see here. Let's go ahead and extend this by a little bit. Yeah. That I like. We're gonna go in a little bit. Go. And now we go in a little bit more. Like this. I'm not sure what you're saying, Artem, but welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your face or avatar, but welcome. How's this looking? Oh yeah, it's coming together. So that doesn't break off a little bit. Let's see here. Kind of just extend this out a little bit and then Right into there. Oh, like a glove. Okay. And then for this next bit, we're actually going to need to extend the keel out a little bit more. Or pretty much almost to the end. Got my build mode on. And I'm back. What did I miss? So far, not a lot. So what I'm going to do... This is going to be a double keel system. So this is going to be the middle, and then there's going to be another line of red or whatever color we want to make it along the side. But essentially what I'm doing now is I'm running this all the way back because we need to. Almost there. I will say this is going to be a lot of iron, but since it's small blocks, I mean every piece is going to cost 1 sheet metal each. So I'm not too terribly concerned. Alright, we did that bit. Now let's go ahead and go back. Gonna go ahead and line this up here, because there'll be a reason. Oh, it's getting there. It is so getting there. Okay. Let's see here. I want to take our thrusters and I want to just measure this out. That's not it. Got a bunch of turrets here. Why don't I just search this up? Thrusters. Gigantic atmospheric thruster. And huge, or giant and huge. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh my god. This thing's massive. But you know what? Oh, that's perfect. Dude, that is happening. That is so happening. Okay, what's the middle right here? How expensive is this going to be? They're actually, well, the motors are going to be freaking expensive. Oh my god, I just looked at that. But everything else is manageable. And all we need are 2 of these big ones. These are perfect. What I might have to do is, because we're building the middle section, or the middle deck, we might have to drop down these thrusters. But I'm okay with that. This is gonna be good. I actually need to... Lotus, that was amazing. So I think we're getting to the point where... we are almost at a section of which we can actually move forward with the entire build. Oh wait, no, it's over here. My bad. There we go. Figuring all that out is difficult. No, I need 3. There we go. Okay. So now that we have that, because there is a transition in, now it's to work out the rudder system. Or at least the rudder itself. Oh my god, this thing is gonna be huge! That needs to be longer. That definitely needs to go out more. Let's see how that looks. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop placing down blocks that I don't need. Oh, God. There we go. How's that look? Oh, that's looking great. Needs to be just a little longer. Just a little bit. And by a little bit, probably like 5 or 10 blocks longer. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get it placed. 4, 5. Let's see how that looks. A little longer still. Let's go 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 total is an extension. Oh, I think we hit the butter zone there. I think that's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Nice! Dude, I think we have something here. I legitimately think we have something here. I mean, there's still a lot more work to be done, but I think I can safely say that this might be the center section to the Venator. I think we can say that. It'll go like that. Oh, that looks awesome. Gotta fill in these bits. That took a long time, a lot longer than I expected, but that... I think that's acceptable for a starting point. I think that's absolutely amazing. I like it. I like it a lot. There's still a ton that I need to do with it, but... God, fricker, I like it. The rudder might go a little bit longer, depending. Ugh. I gotta see what is going on. I am getting bots up the wazoo. Snort, ladies and gentlemen. This is great. This is absolutely great. I like the transitions from point to point to point. Proportionally, I think that's as close as we're to get with this, with the blocks that we have. And it's still not, it's still quite big, but it's not nearly as big as I thought it would be. I was thinking that as soon as we began messing around with the proportions of this, that it would be like twice this length. And I would be really worried loading that into a server where already I have an exploration mod and everything installed. But no, this is definitely manageable, and this we can fit several different ships on here. We can fit a few interceptors, we can fit a few mining vessels, we can definitely fit some landing craft on here. Very comfortable doing that. So I think we definitely have a basis to go off of here with this build, and I'm really, really psyched about it. I might extend the rudder out just a tidge more. Or is it fine where it's at? I think it's fine where it's at. I think it is. So, my job, basically right now, is probably going to take and make a blueprint of this. I'm going to do that off camera, but I'm going to take and make a blueprint of this, and I'm going to copy that and make that a blueprint. And then in my single-player world, we're going to put that into a projector system and build this out. How many engines will it have? Well, it'll definitely have 2 of these suckers. These engines right here. I'm going to make it such that the engines themselves extend out a little further because they're actually more realistically probably right around the point of the, almost the end of the rudder here. So that's one of them, and then we'll have one on the other side. Actually, do I have any other thrusters? What happened? I hit F12, which is my record and unrecord button. That's what happened. Hopefully it'll still end up being all one stream. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the Titan thruster mod on here because visually it looks very similar to the thrusters, like the main engine thrusters that are with the Venator in the first place. And also, they are massive. So I need to play around with the space of that and see how that's going to work. I am also including more thruster mods that I'm going to be having in here for cosmetic reasons, because even though they're going to be all ion, because this ship is going to be primarily in space, I want to be able to still have some configurations and still have it look nice. So that's what's going to happen with that. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the stream officially. I know we've had some lag, spikes, and pauses. It seemed to go a little bit smoother today, which I'm really, really pleased. I think I still have some more configurations I need to do with the stream on my end, but otherwise, I'm really happy with how today's stream went. So that's really fantastic. I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I'm going to get to work on figuring out other things to do with this. But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Feel free to Hulk smash that like button, comment in the comment section, and as always, if you're new, thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe. And as always, may the Force be ever in your favor. And now we go.